ZeLink is the ship name fans have given the pairing of Link and Zelda from the Legend of Zelda series. For those who don't know, a ship, no, not that kind of ship, is a romantic pairing of two characters. Ships are often non-canon, meaning they're not actually a thing in their respective franchise or universe. Some ships, such as Lumity from the Owl House, become canon at some point. Unfortunately for many fans, however, their ships will never be canon. With all that out of the way, we can get to the real question here. Which ZeLink pairings are most likely canon? The answer is not as straightforward as a simple yes or no. You see, Link has multiple incarnations, each with their own love interests. Sometimes that person is Zelda, sometimes it's not. It just depends on Link's location, occupation, age, etc. Out of all the Legend of Zelda games, we only have 2, maybe 3 where ZeLink could really be a thing. These games are Skyward Sword, Breath of the Wild, and possibly Spirit Tracks. In Skyward Sword, Link and Zelda are childhood friends, and it's very obvious that they both like each other. With Zelda's playful teasing at the start of the game, to the entire purpose of Link's journey being to find Zelda, it's pretty obvious that there is mutual romantic interest between these two. If you need more proof, there is literally a track in the game called Romance in the Air, which plays when Link and Zelda are flying their loft wings together. Even though we don't actually know if these two ended up together, I think it's pretty safe to say that ZeLink is canon here. We know that in Breath of the Wild, Zelda likes Link. However, we don't know if Link likes Zelda, as in the first game, there isn't much indication that Link likes her back. It's possible that this could change in Breath of the Wild's upcoming sequel, but at the moment, we do not know. To throw another wrench in the ZeLink probability, Mipha liked Link as well and even made him Zora armor, which is basically a wedding ring for male Zoras. So it's very possible that Link and Mipha were a thing. Unfortunately, there isn't much proof that Link liked Mipha back, so we can't definitively say that Link likes Zelda or Mipha. However, since Breath of the Wild 2 has yet to release, we can't prove or disprove anything yet, so for the moment we'll just have to wait and see what happens with this version of ZeLink. Finally, we have Spirit Tracks. I haven't played Spirit Tracks, but from what I've heard, Link and Zelda are childhood friends in this game, so they already have a pre-established relationship here. When Zelda is separated from her body, Link is able to see her spirit while no one else can. This could indicate a deeper relationship between the two. Unfortunately, we do not know the fate of these two incarnations of Link and Zelda, so whether ZeLink is a thing here will likely remain a mystery. There are a few other instances of ZeLink interactions in a few of the other Zelda games, but they are not integral to the story. In Ocarina of Time, it's possible that the two, or at least one of the two, likes the other, but we can't say for sure. In The Adventure of Link, Zelda straight up kisses Link, but that isn't really proof of anything, as the only time they interact really is right at the end of the game. In games such as A Link to the Past and A Link Between Worlds, there are no potentially romantic interactions between Link and Zelda. In The Wind Waker, Link and Tetra, who is Zelda, interact quite often, but don't seem to go much further than just being friends in that game. Finally, in Twilight Princess, Link and Zelda hardly interact at all, and there is nothing romantic or even friendly about how they are towards one another, so that game is completely off the table. There is no ZeLink in that game whatsoever. In conclusion, it's safe to say that ZeLink is most likely canon in Skyward Sword, and potentially canon in Breath of the Wild and Spirit Tracks. In all other games, ZeLink is either unlikely or completely out of the question. So, to all you ZeLink shippers, your dream couple is likely Canon. In select games.